Okay, so none of that went as planned.
Looks cool.
Cute. In case you haven't noticed, I don't really do super linear videos all the time. I don't have a life that's conducive to like day 1, day 2, blah, blah, blah. This week is my birthday. I am a whole 33 years old, so I'm gonna make some stuff for me. I've been trying to be more responsible in using up the piles and piles of craft supplies that I have, and sometimes it makes it into the shop, but sometimes there's a vibe that I get, and it's probably the ADHD, which is a whole different video talking about the superpowers and the curses that come along with that. But I have been trying to use up more of my stuff so that there isn't just piles and piles and piles of stuff that I'll use someday, like using that for things that make me also happy. So I have been really wanting to make myself more clothes. And so while I wait for a certain errand that I'm working on to be finished up, I'll be knitting some of this thing.
And I felt like it was just...
That's some big thing. Okay, let's go. Actually, radio out. I still don't know what this symbolizes or whatever.
You don't like? We did well.
Because alas, there are 2 that need made, but you get to see some of the other weird fabric that I have been saving until I can get around to it, which means I should probably use it as soon as possible so I can actually freaking organize the stuff that I offer to you. There's also like a super heavy wind advisory, so the power might go out later, and we're preparing for that. Until then, I will be channeling my inner, I don't know, I feel like I overlap heavily with Rachel Maxey in the like whiskey grandpa aspirations. Like, imagine if your whiskey grandpa was like, might be a vampire, might be some kind of, I don't know, but you'll see some of that later. So anyway.
delicious looking s'mores videos using Reese's peanut butter cups on the stick.
Right, so I said it was my birthday, and things kind of suck lately. Power's off, other stuff. A friend of mine dropped this off when they visited and said I can open it, whatever. I feel very, seen. He's got a ghosty. Should probably save that somewhere. because I'm a magpie. So birthday not for hopefully this comes out on Saturday, but what is today? Oh, my birthday's tomorrow. It's just as of now it's the 20th. So let me okay. Ooh, let's. If you couldn't tell by now, this is about things we have in place and things that we are learning for when this happens again, because it will. Because it costs money for the area that we live in to fix it, and just enough people are too stupid to realize if you spend money in the first place to fix it, then you don't have to spend money later. But we are not in government, so we'll do what we can.
We work with this right here, a mango. Can you say mango?
Okay, so none of that went as planned. And the light, oddly enough, is better in here, even though it's like 4:30, which is why we celebrate Yule, I suppose. Sometimes it just pops up organically that I say at in-person events and things like that, that I try to be adaptive. But some of you might understand what I'm talking about. Sometimes people live a lot of their life in survival mode. It's kind of a relief when it's justified. Not like bad things should happen, but finally things match up a little bit more. That was one layer to things in the last couple weeks, especially with all of the dark clips. But also, for a long time, I've had a sense of the road to certain situations is paved with a lot of people telling you that you're overreacting. And especially with recent historical events. Knowing that I am capable of handling certain things through having certain types of skills, such as gardening and practical traditional things, was actually oddly grounding. I have also been known to tell people I hate social media so much. It's good for communication. It's fascinating to study how certain communities develop. But people are obsessed with technology. Technology is anything from a smartphone to a spinning wheel. Technology has come to mean press button, get what you want. And especially in neo-pagan communities, this can cause huge problems. Everyone has a spiritual side. Too many people conflate that with the woo-woo side and the magical thinking side. But because this last couple weeks didn't go exactly as I even realistically expected, it was nice to at least get a glimpse back into I'm still a capable person, and my goal to share how to do certain things and how to learn and adapt to situations where you can't just press a button and get what you want. I haven't seen every single aspect of the world, and I don't know everything, but I'm the kind of person who has had monks try to haggle with me, and certain populations be blatantly racist when they should absolutely know better. And on the flip side, I know very, very intelligent people who their brain does not mesh with books. They don't read novels, but they're still super smart, both as people and as whatever they do on the job. Nothing is ever just one thing. And even though I did not end up showing you the process for the shirt that I was making, that will be in a different video. This is kind of coinciding with the uptick in at least starting to see people use AI art in spiritual spaces. And like I've said, even just a minute ago, I really hate social media for a lot of the nuances that come with it. It has gotten away from its practical use. I think even though we lost a big chunk of food and there was a couple other things, it also served as a reminder that doing what you can on your own, not like in an individualistic way, but sometimes you need to be taught a lesson of, no, you don't get everything that you want instantly. You have to put in the effort. A sacrifice doesn't have to be an arm and a leg, but making the actual actions, physically doing the thing, is something that so many people have gotten away from, even in spiritual spaces. Did I show anything particularly spooky and pagan? Not really, but it's the performance that social media encourages. And what right have I to say, being a YouTube channel, it's supposed to be a balance between getting things done and and the fact that how we get there matters. And before this is even longer than this video might be, I wanted to thank you for being here. If you have any questions, I would love to compile them into a more linear style of video. My general schedule that I try to stick to is every other Saturday, but as you can see, there are things that happen. I don't do streaming anymore, but I might schedule those in the future if there's enough interest, so please be as vocal as you deem appropriate. I will handle the interest as I deem appropriate. And she's whining because there is a cat on the couch, and she wants on the couch. Oh! I'm an independent pagan minister. That means that I have no vested interest in getting you to join any certain group. I want people to deeply care about things and take the initiative when they see there's opportunity. If you vibe with that and you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I am also a self-employed artist, and in many other things, it helps me kind of coagulate what it is that I actually do and translate that into paying freaking bills. You can also find me at Instagram, but also most of my work can be seen through here. And especially with winter holidays coming up, tell your friends, your family, your favorite shadow people, the shadow people's dog. I have more work to do tomorrow, so I will see you next time. Come here, come here, come here. You're very endearing. Come here, come here.